All right, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy, no? Of course, welcome back sa ating members ng Team Brunner. Again, if you are still not a member of Team Brunner, mag-send lamang po ng message sa ating Facebook page para po dire-diretso yung ating panunood. Okay? Magpa-member na po sa Team Brunner. This is for Let March 2023. If you are watching us on YouTube, please do like and love this video, or like lang pala, no, sa YouTube. If you are watching us on Facebook naman, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. And of course, you can also show your support to Gurong Pinoy by sending us stars dyan sa Facebook and super chat, super stickers naman po dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Magandang gabi ulit sa lahat ng Team Brunner at ganoon din po sa mga Team Piaget members na nakikinood pa rin hanggang ngayon. No? Sa mga nanay, tatay, sa mga anak na nakikinood, hello, good evening po. Yung aking anak ay medyo maingay, no? Umiiyak. Pasensya na po. All right, now we also have our adopted schools program. Again, yung adopted schools program po natin. This is our way of giving back to the different schools in Iloilo. No? Taga Iloilo po kami, and so inuuna po natin yung mga schools sa Iloilo. And what we do is we give them their school supply pantries, and we also do feeding programs. So again, if you'd want to help us become one of the partners of Gurong Pinoy, po pwedeng po kayong tumulong by sending us any donations through our GCash. Now you can see our GCash ngayon po on your screen. Again, any amount will do. Any amount is fully appreciated. Okay, maraming salamat po for all of you who have already sent us any help that you can. And tonight we are going to discuss professional education. These are all part of your new TOS. Again, when you say new TOS, it is not entirely new. Some competencies are still there. Meron lamang pong dinagdag na mga competencies. And so again, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends, send us stars on Facebook. At sa YouTube naman po, send us your super chat, super stickers. We are going to start after this prayer. Samahan niyo po ako mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, so once again, this is professional education. Please do like, love na po, mag-like na, mag-love na, mag-share na ng ating video, no, if you can. And of course, send us your super chat, super stickers naman dyan sa YouTube channel, your stars dyan sa Facebook. Maraming salamat po to all our supporters. Again, everyone is welcome dito sa Gurong Pinoy. If you are still not a member of Team Brunner, pwede po kayo magpa-member. Yung ating mga nanay, mga tatay, mga empleyado. Kung kayo po ay enrolled in other review centers, po pwede pa rin po kayo mag-join sa Team Brunner. No? Kasi yung iba sa inyo ay nag-ask if you can still become a member of Team Brunner kahit na enrolled kayo in some review centers. Again, ang kagandahan po ng ating online platform is that hindi na po kayo kailangan pang gumising ng umaga, maaga-maaga, hindi na kailangan pang magpamasahe, no, to go to your review centers, at kahit na ikaw ay absent, meron kang pupuntang importante, hindi ka makakanood ng live stream or brownout, po pwede niyo pong balikan yung ating discussion. Okay? So, again, mag-send lamang po na message sa ating Facebook page. Hello, members of Team Piaget, na ngayon ay nakikinood pa rin, magiging LPTs na very, very soon. In December, LPTs na po sila. Maraming salamat for tuning in. All right, this is professional education. Like, love, share our video. Start a watch party, tag your friends. We start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. The majority of basic 3Rs, reading, writing, and arithmetic, is anchored in what philosophy? Is it letter A, existentialism, letter B, essentialism, letter C, pragmatism, or letter D, behaviorism? What do you think is the correct choice for number 1? Unang-una kaya tumpak, or unang-una kaya ligwak na? Ma'am Anna May, Ma'am Lagrimas, yung mga Team Piaget members, nakikita ko, hello, good evening po sa inyong lahat. Balik-balik, no, nakakamiss. Si Punks pa rin tayong lahat sa Team Piaget. Okay, I see a lot of letter B's sa ating Facebook, both from our Facebook page and also from our Team Bruner. What about Team YouTube? I don't see a lot of comments from coming from YouTube. No, karamihan yata sa mga taga Pilipinas ay sa Facebook nanonood. Okay, letter B is the choice of our majority. Kung nakikita niyo po yung captions, na po pwede niyo pong i-turn off yung ating captions pag medyo na di-distract kayo sa ating captions. You can just click the three dots dyan po sa Facebook, no? Three dots po sa taas, no? Right, upper right side ng ating video, i-click yung three dots and i-turn off po yung ating captions. Okay, laban answer kahit nasa work, Ma'am Lian. Good evening. Okay, B, karamihang choice ninyo. And of course, the correct choice here is letter B. This is essentialism na basic. That's your hint. Okay, pinaka-hint natin for number 1 is the term basic, and of course the term 3 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic. Or sometimes you also have the fourth R, which is right conduct. Okay, so 4 R's or 3 R's: essential, basic, what is only needed. Those are all part of essentialism, one of the most traditional ways of, or one of the most traditional schools of thought. Now, if you still have not watched this video ng Isms of Education natin na video, nasa YouTube channel po ito, make sure that you watch this prior to you taking the LET. No? I-watch niyo po yung ating video na Isms of Education. Lahat po ng isms natin ay na-discuss natin in this video. Okay, so that's on YouTube. I-type lamang po Isms of Education Gurong Pinoy. Now, what about the rest of your choices here? No? Sa mga medyo hindi pa familiar, many of you are fresh graduates, others are unit earners, and we know medyo hirap pa sa isms, no? Lalong-lalo na kapag hindi nyo pa napapanood itong ating video. When you say existentialism, this is philosophy where the teacher would give freedom, okay, and choice to the student. Now, the student has freedom. The student has the choice to be what he or she would want to be. Pero kaakibat ng choice at ng freedom na yan ay yung responsibility, no? Kung ano yung magiging kahihinatnan na kanyang choice, dapat i-face din ng inyong estudyante. Okay? So yun po yung tenet ng ating existentialism. For pragmatism, pragmatism means practicality. Okay? So practicality, sabi ng pragmatics mo, teach only what is practical, teach only what your students can apply, no, in their daily living. So ngayon, wala na pong nagtuturo ng proper use of typewriters because of course, wala nang gumagamit ng typewriters. Siguro sa ating mga barangay, meron pa rin gumagamit ng typewriters, pero most of us are already using computers, no? So hindi na po siya pragmatic. Yan yung turo ng pragmatist sa atin. Teach only what is practical, teach only what your students can use in their daily life. Okay? Behaviorism naman, from the term itself, no, behaviors, shaping the behavior of your students by shaping their environment. Okay? So kasama sa behaviorism, you have your classical conditioning theory by Ivan Pavlov. Okay? Meron din tayo, of course, yung operant conditioning theory by B.F. Skinner. Okay? Your social learning theory by Albert Bandura. These are all part of your behaviorism. Okay? So sabi ng behaviorists mo, give me a dozen of kids and I can turn them into anything I want them to be. And I can do that by shaping their environment. No? So kasama dyan, dapat maayos yung ating classroom, dapat conducive yung learning environment ng ating students. No? So those are all parts of behaviorist theory. Okay? But for number 1, letter B po ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, now, bago natin puntahan yung ating number 2, basahin ko lamang yung magandang comment dito ng isa sa ating mga kaguro. Thank you po, Guru Pinoy, from Sir Jacklon or Ma'am Jacklon. At sa Team Piaget, lalo na kay Coach Mac, super effective ang pagtuturo kasi dati nahihirapan ako sa Prof Ed sa pag-analyze sa tanong kaya ako bumagsak nung una kong pag-take. Pero nung nag-start ako, sumali sa Team Piaget and during exam, kalma lang ako, di ako nahihirapan at natuto pala na exam maririnig mong voice ni Ma'am Mek. Super thank you talaga sa Gurong Pinoy. Hope makapasa ako. Siyempre, makakapasa no LPT very, very soon. Okay? So those are some inspiring words from Ma'am Jacklon or Sir Jacklon. Okay? So again, for number 1, letter B is tumpak kapag kaligwak, move on ka agad. Now let's go to number 2. Which qualities best describe the permissive teachers? Is it letter A, demanding yet warm? Letter B, neither demanding nor warm? Letter C, warm but not demanding? Or letter D, demanding but not warm? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for number 2? Ito yung ating question of the day kanina, no? If this is the first time that you're watching us on our Facebook page, please make sure that you are following our Facebook page. If you are watching us on YouTube naman, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's so many videos there sa ating YouTube channel. More than 500 videos. Okay, sabi ni Sir Poy Valdez Aplaon. Okay, ito na. Ano kaya ang tumpak na choice? Ito kanina yung ating question of the day. And of course, hindi ko binigay yung correct choice dahil i-discuss natin tonight. Okay, number 2, I see a lot of C's. Tumpak kaya karamihan sa inyo? Or ligwakers kaya? Genocide kaya yung mangyari? Okay, number 2, letter C. Bago natin puntahan yung ating correct choice, let's take a look at our discussion. Okay, so these are the different types of parenting styles as well as teaching styles. Okay, so you have 4 different types here, no? Authoritative and authoritarian. You have permissive and uninvolved. Unang-una, yung authoritative and authoritarian mo, pareho sila, hindi palagi, no? Pareho silang mataas yung demand, no? You expect a lot from your students, you expect a lot from your kids, you have high demands from them, no? I expect you to be on top of your class. Ayan yung sabi ng inyong authoritative or authoritarian. Pero saan sila nagkaiba, no? Sabi ng authoritative mo, very demanding authoritative parents or teachers, pero very supportive din, no? I expect you to be on top of your class and I'm going to do everything in my power and in my position to help you. Okay? So high support din binibigay niya. Highly supportive parent or teacher. Yung authoritarian mo naman, very demanding but there is very low support, no? Very rigid yung rules dito, na very strict yung inyong parent or ang inyong teacher, maraming rules na kailangan mong sundin, no? Very low yung support niya and very high ang demand. So, usually, yung binibigay nating hint sa ating mga kaguro ay bad si Aryan. Okay? Bad si Aryan. Because between the two, authoritarian is the bad parenting style. No? You have a lot of expectations but very low support. Authoritative is the best type of parent. The best type of parent, best type of teacher. Authoritative, very demanding, but also very high support is given. Now, for your permissive and uninvolved, pareha din silang low ang demand. Wala silang masyadong expectations. Wala silang masyadong demands from their students. Pero yung pagkakaiba nila, yung permissive is nagbibigay siya ng high support. Ito yung usually dito yung anak mo nagiging spoiled. No? You can see that from our picture. Very high support, very loving yung parent, but the demand is very low. No? Walang expectation coming from the child. And so the child here becomes very spoiled. Yung uninvolved parent mo naman, wala nang demand, wala ding support. No? Neglectful parent, yung tawag dito. No? So, neglectful parent, uninvolved parent, or detached parent. This is the worst type of parent, okay? So, going back to your question here, we are being asked for permissive, no? Permissive. Ito po yung ating permissive, low demand, high support, very warm, but very low demand. And so the correct choice here is letter C. Tumpak yung letter C, no? Warm, but not demanding. Okay? Tumpak. For number 2, letter C. Good evening, Sir Jimmy Tapales. Waiting na lang po sa result sa December. God bless po, ma'am. God bless din po sa ating Team Piaget members waiting for their license. Okay, we go to number 3. Among teaching styles, how do you classify teachers who are indifferent and undemanding of students' involvement? Okay, from our discussion a while ago, this is already part of your application. How can you apply what we have discussed a while ago? Would this be authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, or detached? Ligwak, sabi ni Ma'am Alisa Julola on YouTube. Okay lang po yan, no? Go kaagad. Number 3, ICDs. Tumpak kaya ang letter D? Sir Dustin Agsalod, isa sa ating mga LPTs. Hello po, good evening. Namimiss daw ni Sir Dustin yung pagre-review. Okay, letter D, detached. Sir Michael says detached. Ma'am Lori May, detached. Ma'am Lizel, Babia, detached. Ma'am Christine, Romanka, detached. No, letter D. Okay, among teaching styles, how do you classify teachers who are indifferent? When you say indifferent, walang pakialam, no? Wapakels ang inyong teacher. And undemanding, wala ding demands, no? Bahala kayo, bahala na si Batman. Si teacher ay nanonood lamang ng YouTube, for example, nanonood lamang or nagsuscroll lamang sa Facebook niya. Wala din siyang hinihingi coming from the students, no? Walang gawain yung estudyante. Chill-chill lamang sa loob ng classroom. And the correct choice here, of course, would be letter D, no? Detached. And as we have mentioned, this is the worst type of parent, also the worst type of teachers. No? So detached, letter D, ang tumpak na choice. Congratulations sa mga nakatumpak because of course, kayo ay nakinig sa ating discussion a while ago sa number 2. Okay, number 3, letter D, detached, is correct. Number 4, how will you describe effective classroom managers? Is it letter A, demanding but does not have to be warm? Letter B, demanding yet warm? Letter C, neither demanding nor warm? Or letter D, warm but does not have to be demanding? Okay, for number 4, what is our choice? Again, huwag pong kalimutang i-like at i-love, and of course, napaka-importante that you share our video para mas marami pa po tayong matulungang mga kaguro na mas marami pang makakita sa ating discussion. And again, if you are a working mom, working dad, if you are somebody who has a work, and somebody who might be enrolled in another review center, welcome po lahat dito sa Team Brunner, no? So po pwede pa rin po kayong mag-join ng Team Brunner, dire-diretso po yung ating panonood, hindi po napuputol yung video sa Team Brunner, and of course, we have downloadable files, okay? So magpa-member po kayo, just send a message through our Facebook page. Meron din po tayong majorship na merong kakapasok pa lamang na tanong. Meron po tayong English, Filipino, Science, Social Science, MAPE, Math, and of course, meron din tayong TLE, AFA na major. Okay, I see a lot of letter B's, and of course, letter B is tumpak, no? As we have mentioned a while ago, authoritative parents or authoritative teachers are the best types of teachers, no? Demanding yet warm. Okay, friendly but business-like. Ayan yung ibang words na ginagamit, no? Business-like, you have a lot of demands, but you're also very friendly, you're warm to your students. Okay, so demanding yet warm. Letter B is tumpak. Okay, we go to number 5. In this teaching style, students' effort are well recognized, but learners' behaviors are out of control. Constructive learning does not flow well. Is it letter A, authoritarian, letter B, detached, letter C, permissive, or letter D, authoritative? Okay, what is our choice? Sir Janmer, Gapo, ligwak na naman. Okay lang po yan, Sir Janmer. Malayo-layo pa po yung March, no? Po pwede pang maritoke, po pwede pa pong marimedyohan yung mga ligwakers natin. Importante po ay tama na sa March. Okay, wag pong matakot na magkamali dito sa ating review. Importante po, alam niyo na yung tumpak na choice once you get your, or once you take your LET in March. Okay, number 5, ICCs. Permissive. Okay? Students' effort are well recognized, but learners' behaviors are out of control. The correct choice here is letter C, no, permissive, warm, but not demanding. Okay? So warm, your students' efforts are well recognized, but learners' behaviors are out of control. Now, these are the teachers who are too friendly. No, too friendly teachers are often your permissive teachers. No, and if you are a teacher, dapat hindi po kayo permissive kasi mabuti sana kung mababait yung inyong mga estudyante, okay lang, no? Pero meron pong mga estudyante na medyo may sungay. If you are too permissive, then kakainin ka ng buhay ng inyong mga estudyante, no? If you're teaching in the US, no, nung ako'y nagtuturo sa Amerika, kakainin ka ng buhay ng inyong mga estudyante kapag ka ikaw ay napakabait, no? Ikaw ay permissive. Hello, Sir Elviso Lumahog. from Team Piaget. Abang-abang sa positive results sa coming December. Good evening po. All right, so letter C for number 5. We go to number 6. With grading practice in mind, what is meant by teacher's severity error? Letter A, he tends to give lower grade than what is supposed to be. Letter B, he tends to favor high-performing students. Letter C, he uses tests and quizzes for punishment. Or letter D, he gives way to students who ask for reschedule of the test. Okay, what is our choice? Sir Xavier, Ken, mag-send po ng message later sa ating Facebook page, sir. Nag-a-ask si sir kung paano maging member ng Team Brunner. Mag-send po ng message later. Hanapin po yung ating Facebook page. It's Gurong Pinoy. Okay, yung may logo po ng Gurong Pinoy. Okay, number 6. What is our choice? I see a lot of letter A's. Okay, sabi sa number 6 mo dito, si teacher ay may severity error. Okay, so what do you think is the correct choice? He tends to give lower grade than what is supposed to be. He tends to favor high-performing students. He uses tests and quizzes for punishment. Or letter D, he gives way to students who ask for reschedule of the test. A lot of you are saying letter A. And that is correct. No, severity error means your teacher tends to give very low grades. Okay, so lower grade than what is supposed to be. Marami tayong na-encounter ng mga teachers na ganito, na especially when we were in college. Sabi ni teacher, sa isip ni teacher, ako nga hindi nakauno, ikaw magkakauno. No? Merong ibang guro na gustong pahirapan, gustong pagapangin yung kanilang mga estudyante. Kung kayo po ay maging LPT na, no, awa ng Diyos, at of course sa tulong ng Gurong Pinoy, wag niyo pong pahirapan yung mga estudyante. Dapat as teachers, ginagawa natin yung lahat para mas mapadali na ma-learn ng mga students yung mga mahihirap na concepts, mas madali nilang ma-learn, no? Yan po yung dapat na role natin as teachers. Totoong guro ay dapat mas pinapadali yung learning ng student para mas maging effective ito. Okay? So severity error, ito po yung mga guro natin na palagi ang nagbibigay ng mabababang grade. Okay? So severity error po yan. Yung kabaliktaran niya naman ay yung generosity error. No? Ito naman yung mga teachers natin na napaka-generous, no? Kahit na palagi kang absent, 2 beses ka lang pumasok kay ma'am, ay uno pa rin, 25, no, 1.25 pa rin, 1.5 pa rin yung inyong score, no, inyong grade. Central tendency error naman ni ma'am, central tendency, that's the mean, no, that's the average. Sabi ng central tendency mo, ito yung klase ng teacher na central tendency lamang, average lang yung binibigay na grade sa kanyang estudyante. Hindi siya nagbibigay ng grades na matataas, na walang A+, walang 100%, 98%, at wala din siyang grades ng estudyante na mabababa, no? So wala ding bagsak sa gurong ito, no? So central tendency, average or mean yung binibigay na scores or na grades sa kanyang mga estudyante. Okay? But for number 6, your severity error, that's lower grade than what is supposed to be. Kasi sabi ni Sir Poy dito, yung mga manuglaon, okay? Yung mga manuglaon daw ng mga teachers, ganyan, yung mga papunta na sa patandang dalaga na, no? Magiging matandang dalaga na, matandang binata, yan yung medyo sumpungin, no? Totoo naman, no? Pero we should not generalize, no? We should not stereotype yung ating mga teachers. Meron namang mga mababait na mga matatandang dalaga. Okay, number 7. About how many percent of the scores fall between -2 SD and +2 SD units of its mean? Letter A, 98%, letter B, 34%, letter C, 68%, or letter D, 95%. What is our choice? Number 7. Si Ma'am Lerma Eco daw ay generosity error, no? Sabi ni Ma'am Lerma. Okay, number 7. What's your choice? I see C's and D's. Di ko talaga notes yan. Sabi ni Ma'am Jessica Aquino. Okay lang po. After this, notes nyo na po, Ma'am Jessica. For the palagpat, sabi ni Ma'am Jen. Chamba-chamba na lang, no? Okay, C's and D's, karamihang choice niyo for the hula na lang, sabi ni Ma'am Racy. About how many percent of the scores fall between negative 2 SD and positive 2 SD units of its mean? Of course, by SD here, we mean standard deviation, now how spread apart the scores are, how varied the scores are. Now, so between negative 2 standard deviation and positive 2 standard deviation, about how many percent of the scores fall? Okay, that's the question. And looking at your standard deviation, ito po yung inyong standard deviation. This is the mean, okay? This is the average in the middle. Between negative 1 SD and positive 1 SD, that would be 68.2. Between negative 2 and positive 2, that would be 95.4. Between negative 3 and positive 3, that would be 99.7 percent of your scores. And so, sa makatuwid, the correct choice is letter D, 95. Okay? 95 ang tumpak na choice. Okay? That's 95.4 to be exact. No? So, about how many percent? 95% po ang ating tumpak na choice. Kailangan nyo pong i-memorya yung values natin dito. Between negative 1 and positive 1, that's 68.2. Between negative 2 and positive 2, that's 95 or 95.4. Negative 3 to positive 3, that would be 99.7. If you are a member of Team Bruner, of course, you are going to receive your PDF file after this. So there really is no need for you to take down any notes or to download any or to screenshot, any of our pictures. Okay, but for number 7, letter D, ang tumpak na choice. We go to number 8. Blank is an example of mammals. Why is this test item poor? Number 1, the language used in the question is not precise. Number 2, the test item does not pose a problem to the examinee. Number 3, the blank is near the beginning of a sentence. Or number 4, there are many possible correct answers to this item. Okay, what is our choice? Letter A, 3 and 4. Letter B, 1 and 2. Letter C, 2, 3, 4. Or letter D, 2 and 4. Okay, ano po ang ating choice for number 8? Number 8, I see C's. Tumpak kaya ang letter C. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Percy Kulanibang, for starting a watch party. Ganon din kay Sir Ryan Sagkal. Maraming salamat po for the watch party. Sir Mike Ibanez, Sir Matmat Bisnar, thank you. Ma'am Maymay, Sitoy Fabio, Ma'am Catherine Baksain Quiz Morio, maraming salamat po for the watch parties. Of course, for sharing our video, liking our video, maraming salamat po. Now, if I cannot read your names, thank you pa rin po. Okay, number 8, D, C. Okay, so sabi dito, you have a sample test item and yung question is, why is this a poor test item? Hindi magandang klase ng test item. Yung test item mo, it's blank, is an example of mammals, okay? The correct choice here is letter C, 2, 3, and 4. The test item does not pose a problem to the examinee, no? Lower order thinking skill lamang siya. Hindi natin alam kung meron ba siyang pinapa-analyze. Wala siyang pinapa-analyze sa ating estudyante, no? Very trivial yung ating question. Number 3, the blank is near the beginning of a sentence. Kasama po sa ating completion type of questions or sa ating fill in the blanks that you should not, as much as possible, do not put your blank in the beginning of your sentence. No? As much as possible, put it towards the end of your sentence. No? So mali din po ito. Number 3, no? Mali ding practice yung number 3. Number 4, there are many possible correct answers to this item. No? The question is very vague. Napakarami pong pwede mong isupply dito that can make the sentence correct. No? Po pwedeng humans, po pwedeng whales, no? Po pwedeng any other types of mammals, elephants, your deers, whatever. Okay? And so, letter C, 2, 3, 4 po, ang ating tumpak na choice. Hindi lamang po kasama yung number 1, the language used in the question is not precise, no? Hindi naman kasama yung precision. Kasi nga, napaka-lower order thinking skill yung ating question dito sa number 8. Okay, so letter C for number 8. We go to number 9. Which statements are true about constructing matching type of test? Now, we are looking for true statements. Now, we need to be very very conscious, no? Very observant when you are reading your question in the LET, especially po sa inyong Prof Ed, na mali lamang po or na-change lamang po yung isang word, namamali din po or na-change din yung ating correct na choice. Okay? So sabi dito, which one is true? Sometimes may not dyan, no? Minsan kayo ay nagbubulag-bulagan, hindi nyo nakikita yung mga terms na not, except, no? So dapat ay maging mapagmatsyag. Tingnan na maigi, basahin mabuti yung ating question. So sa number 9, which statements are true about constructing matching type of test? Number 1, the options and descriptions are not necessarily homogeneous. Number 2, the options must be greater than the descriptions. Number 3, the directions must state the basis of matching. Or number 4, the descriptions must be in column A, the options in column B. Is it letter A, 1, 2, 3, 4, letter B, 2, 3, 4, letter C, 2 and 4, or letter D, 1 only? Okay, what is our choice? ICB sa ating comment box. Letter B kaya ang tumpak, no? 2, 3, 4. Again, yung pinipili natin dito yung tama, no? Which among the following is true? And ang tumpak na choice natin dito would be letter B. Tama yung letter B. The options must be greater than your descriptions. Your descriptions must be in column A. Yung description mo, yung mahabang parte, must be in column A. The options must be in column B. At yung options mo, sabi ng number 2, must be greater than the descriptions. Mas marami dapat yung options mo. Hindi po pwedeng pwede din naman, pero mas maganda na mas marami yung options mo para mas maging challenging sa inyong mga estudyante. Number 3 is tama din. The directions must state the basis of matching. Okay? Sabi na number 1 mo, the options and descriptions are not necessarily homogeneous. Hindi po pwede, no? Dapat homogeneous sila. Dapat if your descriptions are about the different types of polygons, your options should be your polygons, no? So dapat options mo din polygons, your pentagon, octagon, nonagon, etc. If your descriptions are polygons with 6 sides, polygons with 4 sides, etc. No? If you already have a mixed type of options and descriptions, dapat po may gap sila, no? May boundary, kumbaga, no, may border between those two types at dapat nilalagyan mo ng word, no, or ng topic kung about ano na naman itong topic na to na tinatakal ng next type ng inyong matching type of test. Okay? So dapat homogeneous yung inyong options and descriptions. Okay? So number 9, letter B is tumpak, sabi ni Facebook user Ligwak Heist. Ligwak again, sabi ni Ma'am Lovely, okay lang po yan, no? Okay lang maligwak. Dapat pag naligwak, sasabihin nyo, ligwak, yehey! Dahil kayo ay natuto. Okay? Natuto. Okay, pasensya na po Ilongga. Okay? Kayo ay natuto, no? So, wag pong ligwak and sad. Dapat ligwak, yehey! Alam ko na yung tamang choice, no? Sa susunod nating test. Alright, number 10. Arnold, who has developed feelings of self-worth, confidence, and competence, or competence and achievement, is considered by Abraham Maslow to be already satisfying the blank needs. Letter A, esteem. Letter B, physiological. Letter C, self-actualization. Or letter D, love and belongingness. What is our choice for question number 10? Good evening sa mga kaka-tune in pa lamang na hello, kaway-kaway po. And of course, if you are not a member of Team Brunner, napuputol po yung ating video dyan sa ating Facebook page at dyan din po sa ating YouTube channel. So again, I encourage all of you to become a member of Team Brunner para dire-diretso po yung inyong panonood. And of course, meron po tayong PDF files na download sa Team Brunner. We have classified files, we have final coaching, we have a battery of tests. No? So magpa-member po sa Team Brunner, hindi po kayo magsisisi at hindi po kayo malulugi kapag kayo po ay magpa-member sa Team Brunner. So just send a message to our Facebook page para po kayo ay magpa-member sa Team Brunner for March 2023. And of course, I congratulate all of you who are watching now. Mas matagal na preparation, the better, no? So congratulations, you have the right attitude. That's already one step for you to pass the LET. Okay? So dapat mas pinaghahandaan natin yung LET. Malayo pa lang, tayo na yung naghahanda, hindi tayo nagka-cram. Okay, I see a lot of letter C's. Tumpak kaya ang letter C. Arnold, who has developed feelings of self-worth. Ang dami nating hints, no, sa ating number 10. Self-worth. Confidence, competence, achievement is considered by Abraham Maslow to be already satisfying the blank needs. Self-worth, no? Yung inyong pagbibigay ng importansya sa inyong sarili, yung bilib mo sa inyong sarili, yung kakayanan mo at ang inyong mga na-achieve. Okay? So, is it letter A, esteem, letter B, physiological, letter C, self-actualization, or letter D, love and belongingness? The correct choice here would be letter A, esteem, no? Meron kang self-worth, self-confidence, and those would be synonymous with self-esteem. So letter A, esteem po ang ating tumpak na choice. So this is Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Unang-una, physiological, no? Yung basic mo would be your physiological needs. Dapat muna na-satisfy ito bago ka makago or makapunta sa next level ng inyong development or inyong hierarchy of needs, no? So unang-una, physiological. Dapat muna ikaw ay nakakahinga, meron kang sapat na pagkain, may water, meron kang sex, no? Sabi dito, sex is part of your physiological needs. Sleep, homeostasis, no? Dapat balanse, may internal balance yung inyong katawan, no? Dapat hindi ka sakitin. And of course, dapat nakaka-restroom ka din, no? May excretion. Okay, so breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, excretion. These are all part of your physiological needs, the basic needs of your body, no, for your body to function properly. Yung safety needs mo naman, security, of course, of your body, of employment, of resources, morality, family, health, and property. Dapat meron kang pamilya, meron kang health, no? Ikaw ay malusog, ikaw ay may employment, ikaw ay may pera. That's safety. Love and belonging, you have friendship, family, sexual intimacy, no? So, higher na ito than the family that we have here sa safety. Of course, dapat meron kang mga kabarkada. You feel like you belong with someone or to someone. You belong in a circle of friends, no? You have sexual intimacy. Esteem, ito yung ating hinahanap. Ayan, self-esteem, confidence, achievement. You have respect of others, respect by others. And of course, self-actualization. Ito na yung highest sa ating hierarchy of needs. You have morality, creativity, spontaneity. No, kumbaga, this is already the best version of yourself. Okay? So, self-actualization is the highest. Sir Yap Kanuto, tama po yan. Ligwak pero natututo, yehey. Okay? So, dapat po ganyan. Okay? Yan yung attitude natin dapat. All right, we move on with number 11. According to Albert Bandura, which of these factors is most likely to increase self-efficacy? Letter A, performance accomplishments. Letter B, increased emotional arousal. Letter C, vicarious experiences. Or letter D, verbal persuasion. Okay, what is our choice for question number 11? Number 11, ano po ang ating tumpak na choice? Okay, according to Albert Bandura, which of these factors is most likely to increase self-efficacy? Okay, alin dito yung makaka-increase ng